Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords. Last time, we explored the interior of Treyas Academy and made our way through the prison section and the proving grounds. Our crew wasn't in the prison section like you would think, but said they were in the proving grounds. Except for An. He's somewhere else. I don't know where he is. Anyway, rescued our crew, told him to get the fuck off this planet because it's about to go explode. In a few hours, anyway. And found and killed Darth Sion, and I'm not sure if I did the correct... Actually, I'm pretty sure I did the correct thing. Which essentially was telling him to let go. And his body has disappeared because corpses don't remain on screen after the game quits. Or the area reloads. Whatever. So yeah, Darth Sion's now dead, and the only person left for us to defeat is Kreia, and I upgraded my equipment as well. And while it may not be directly possible to kill Sion in pure dialogue options, I think doing persuasion and making your various checks does make the fights with him a lot easier, because he gets considerably weaker and weaker as time goes on. Anyway, the only person left is Kreia, so let's take care of the HBIC herself. And this is the final battle! I have no idea how long this video is actually going to be, because this should be the final battle of the game, and I should not have only dialogue and cutscenes after. Well, let's see how badly I screwed this up by letting Kreia level up. I should probably go with Ataru. Let's see how that goes. Because I don't think Juyo, which is minus force powers, is going to help me at all in this fight. At all. Okay, we got life support ready for action. We got a defense of 47. Our saving throws are high, except for Will, but that's neither here nor there. I wish I had better force powers, but I don't. I wish I knew what these two were. Tab does nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot. Caps Lock is first person mode. It's kind of shitty first person.
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember?
You know, I have much to ask you.
You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now.
So, first question is, why me?
Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret. There is only you.
But there were other Jedi you could have chosen for whatever this task of yours is.
No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening to the Force, those that will try to forget it, but maintain unconscious ties, and those, as in the past, just as I, who have had the Force stripped from them, but no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely, so utterly, that it leaves a wound in the Force. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it again, I see that now. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in you, Exile, and that is why I chose you.
Okay, so... let me guess, you were manipulating me all along.
Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I. I used your death to deceive the Sith, to make them believe they had won, so they would turn on each other.
And in doing so, you used me to get revenge on Sion and the others.
I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves so they could be killed by the Republic.
So, that just leaves me with this question. Why have you done all this?
It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied.
Well, if you hate the Force so much, why do you use it?
I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way to kill it. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing she despises.
So she hates the idea that the Force has some sentience to it. I mean, technically it does, but it really doesn't. The whole light and dark side and the Force have a will of its own is a massive philosophical debate that I am not equipped to handle. I can't discuss philosophy without having a fucking shit ton of notes at my side to talk about. And she hates the fact that the Force seems to have a will of its own and could exude its will over others because she does not like that. She prefers to people to make their own choices and to become stronger by themselves. Ay, ay, ay. Well, what happens now?
The Apprentice must kill the Master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
Then let us end this. Darth Treya! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, she starts off with that shit. Great! Of course I don't have antidotes, but I do have Master Heal. Ow! Don't you throw your lightsaber at me, woman. Would you How come you can do 2 hits on the damn thing and I can't? What is this bullshit?
Fallen.
Oh my god! How many fucking times can you throw a lightsaber at me? I should probably use this. And this. That'd probably be a smart idea. Make sure she does less damage with that lightsaber. Yeah, I just cut her damage in half. Oh, don't you do that. What to choose, what to pick. Fuck it. I've gone light side this entire time, might as well stick to the theme. Yield, Kreia, you need not die.
If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this.
Ah, I I see. No, oh, come the fuck on. Seriously, guys? Who's the bitch? I don't recognize this number, so you're getting muted. Damn it. And the thing is, they're not even calling for me specifically. They're calling for other people that live in this house. That's what mainly drives me off the fucking wall. Instead of giving the people their cell phone numbers, they give them the house phone number, which means I have to constantly deal with phone calls every single goddamn day. Ugh. And it's annoying. No, where was I? Oh yes, I was making a choice. Ah, I see now. No, this is already over. Your life is yours, Kriya, and you cannot teach me anymore.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Now we have to fight her and her 3 floating lightsabers. So she has 1,079 HP, I think. Now we have to fight floating lightsabers. Which may or may not actually be a problem. Alright, let's do stage 2. I'm fighting sentient floating lightsabers. Impressive use of telekinesis, Kriya. Although I wonder where you got these extra lightsabers. Well, that's one down. I wonder. I don't think this actually works as well as I'm thinking. Lightsaber floating. No shit. It should be floating lightsaber. The name's backwards. Anyway, I'm not sure if using Form 2 is actually applicable in this situation since I'm fighting floating lightsabers. But it seems to be working. Let me just refresh my buffs real fast. And then kick its ass. Because Kriya's not doing nothing for this. She's just standing there. I mean, I have to attack her when I'm done with these things.
At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
I got a feeling you're not going to listen to whatever I say, but I have defeated you. You are no longer my master, and my path is my own now.
It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. You may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come in time. Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret.
You know, Kriya, you spoke of the future.
Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another.
And this is the part where you can ask what happens to everyone that you encountered in this fucking game. And depending on whether or not you pick the light side or the dark side options, things either go pretty well or pretty bad. But just for the hell of it, let's go through this. What happened to my friends?
You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know. The true Jedi upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher.
What of the Republic?
The Republic will fall as it always has. A fall that will take millennia under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life.
Well, what about Dantooine?
Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon which Dantooine shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the Raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the Outer Rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there and shield it with its forces. And Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free. The ruins of the Academy shall remain.
I like how Krea's foresight in this is so accurate, it is crazy. Because essentially, when she says the Republic will fall in millennia, hello to the prequels. And Emperor goddamn fucking Palpatine. Oh boy. And what about Nar Shaddaa?
Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope.
And Onderon?
Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Much good will come of it. She will, as she has, rule wisely and well. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper, though its people shall, over time, lose their customs in the ocean of the Republic and become the people of Onderon no longer.
And tell me what happens to Korriban.
Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark. And like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this.
Okay, that's enough. I suggest you rest now, Krea. Your time in this place is over.
Need any company? I mean, I'm not doing anything. Besides, if I'm not around to bail you out of trouble, who knows what could happen. All right then. Where are we going again? I mean, because last time we were heading towards this mining colony on the edge of space, and there was this Sith Lord, and...
And just shut up and we're getting out of here, you lousy. I was wondering when he was going to show up. Oh wait, that's where the Ebon Hawk landed? That was convenient. And activate the mass shadow generator again, instead of compressing, causes everything to decompress. Nice. And unlike KOTOR 1, we don't get a cheesy congratulations speech, you saved the day. Instead, we get the Ebon Hawk flying off into the stars, then credits. And we get classic credits music. Okay. Well, what can I say? KOTOR 2, in my personal opinion, is a mechanically stronger game. And I don't think anyone will actually disagree with you because this is just a better game mechanically. Story-wise, though, it's more subtle. While KOTOR 1's story is kind of, a classic, I guess you could call it. Cult classic, cult phenomenon, whatever you want to call it. It's still... KOTOR 1's story is the one that everyone knows. Of course, my opinion on KOTOR's gameplay being rather than KOTOR 1's is a bit biased because I played KOTOR 2 first, then I played KOTOR 1. Ah, whatever. My opinions don't mean jack shit. Anyway. Unfortunately, this is a short video. Kinda figured that. Oh, hell, it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next video. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit less complicated than dice rolling every single fucking time. I think it's time I take a break from D&D style games for a bit. Oh boy. All this stuff is starting to blur together, and that's not a good sign.